What's up, guys? Act.f here. So watch this while you're doing something else, because there isn't any visuals here. This is a podcast, and some people don't know what that is. It's pretty much me rambling for a long amount of time about interesting topics, and I will actually have an option to where you guys can ask me any question you guys would like in the comment section of each podcast, and I will answer them in the next one. So this is kind of an introductory thing. The name is super random. Really don't know why it exists, but I like it. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, there's a new channel icon. The old one, you don't understand how terrible it is. Now, I still use that little face thing, which it's not as bad if I use it in a video, but like my branding is this terribly crudely drawn thing. But the worst part about it is even the new one isn't drawn that well. Is the fact that it's not digital, so you can see that it was drawn on paper, and it looks it just looks bad. It really looks bad. So I decided I would do a podcast. I've always done these kind of things as like updates and other stuff. Like I always make these update videos where I just ramble on and then I delete them because I don't like them. But here's my ultimate excuse to do it. There will be actually another upload this month. So 3 in a month. That's kind of crazy, especially for my channel. And I'm not going to go back and delete all this stuff because I feel like a lot of people might actually enjoy this. I'll just have to see how everyone likes it. Make sure to comment what you think of it. If you don't want me to make more, I won't. But yeah, it just helps out the channel a lot whenever, just to make these. Just so I can, let everyone know what's going on. So, I'm not going to get into the topic too much, but as everyone knows, stuff has been happening in the real world. Those riots and a lot of stuff that I'm just not going to discuss, but just know that it sucks. It's dumb. I think they're personally dumb, but I'm not going to get too much into that. Because, I don't really discuss that stuff on YouTube. I mostly discuss annoying YouTubers. So, if you guys want to know if I found any more candidates, I have. Some of them don't do as well as I thought they would, like a video. For example, I was gonna make a video on this, fucking... He was like this crybaby, and all he would do is he'd whine about Sonic toys for, these garbage-ass videos. I'm not gonna say his name so people don't go harass him. If you really want to know them, just ask me. Shameless plug right there to literally nothing, because there's nothing you can ask me on other than the comment section. But I tried to make a video on him, and it's dumb. It doesn't work. I literally cannot say anything, because some people I just can't talk about, And I feel like individuals is a lot harder. I would argue my worst videos is when I talk about individual people instead of talking about an overarching subject. Let's say the Harrison video. Honestly, Harrison likes it. I know a lot of people like that video. I'm not really proud of it. It's 16 minutes of me rambling about boring stuff and being so boring, and I just did not like it. I look back at it, and I'm pretty disappointed. And it's not terrible, but it's not great. I would argue that the first ever Why You Do That is better than that one. And the Morgues Why You Do That is also pretty bad. It's like those garbage... Honestly, I would argue the Morgues Why You Do That's the worst of them easily. And it's actually not even a good video. It's like reaction commentary, which is a terrible genre. I'm just going to say that. It's pretty much where people watch a video and give their insight. And then it cuts back to the video. Gives insight, cuts back to the video. And in that video, I was also an entire idiot because I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, haha, it's so dumb that Morgues' mom actually put money on her body, even though that was supposed to be the joke that she was being dumb. So I was so stupid that I actually, inadvertently laughed at a Morgues joke, which, kind of hurts me. It really does hurt me. And I will never do any mistakes like that again. I made some pretty terrible mistakes, when it comes to information, and no one really catches on to it, but it makes me look like a huge idiot. Now, if a lot of people don't know, my channel actually used to have over 200 videos. Yeah, over 200. And they're nothing special. They're pretty much like, my very early ones were Minecraft streams. They're all gone. There was Fortnite streams. There's Sonic streams. And then there was like Sonic Mania Let's Plays, Sonic Generation Let's Plays, Sonic Colors there was all these Let's Plays, and they were so bad. Like, they're terrible. And I've had them on my channel just to look back and say, ha, look at how far I've came. And then I had them unlisted, you know, because I didn't want people to see them, but I still had like a whole playlist where everyone could look at them and like see how I evolved. And then Copa comes, and now I'm a complete idiot for this. I'm actually dumb. I thought that Copa, like, they would like have a zero bullshit policy, and maybe if there was some swear word I didn't know about in those videos, and if I marked them for kids, but maybe there wasn't a swear word, or maybe, you know, they look exactly like kids. So I was thinking, like, if I flag these things wrong, I'm gonna get a $40,000 fine. I was quaking, bro. I was scared. So I just came and I mass deleted everything. And it was dumb. Because now I see like YouTubers like Puppet Steve and all that. These garbage ass YouTubers being like, what? Because I was actually going to make a video on them. But I just realized it doesn't, I can't insult these idiots, you know? Some people, it just doesn't work. Puppet Steve is one of them, so I was like researching, you know, trying to find some clips just to make fun of him, I guess. And then they were just like, hey, what's up, kids? I checked the comments, I checked, you know, description and all that. They're all turned on. While Harrison over here makes a video with swearing, well, not really swearing. Actually, no. But just makes a normal video where they're all teens, not kids, teens. Which, if you show teen actors, it's not kid content. They're not even, like, situations that little kids get in. Like, those were all subjects, and he always, and I mean always, gets marked for kids. Now, the only way I was able to bypass it was by swearing a lot and not necessarily showing any kid actors, which the one time I did that, which was showing myself, because apparently I'm the kid actor, or kid, I actually did get screwed, but I was able to somehow, you know, for the people that are having these auto marks, I actually went back and I just marked it for not kids. And if they really want to argue and all that, it's not for kids. There's not advertisements on it anyways. But yeah, it was stupid. This Copa stuff is retarded, and that is my full opinion on my YouTube channel at the moment. So let's talk about some new things. So Fortnite. I'm not gonna lie and say that, you know, that I still hate Fortnite. I don't. I actually like the new season, well, it's season 2, but it keeps on getting delayed. Now, it got delayed, I think, 3 times now. It got the initial delay, and then it got another delay, I think. I might be wrong. Then it got another delay recently, and then, like, a couple days ago, it got delayed again. Like, what? It's ridiculous. It should have been the event like forever ago at this point. It's just so annoying. Like, they're not adding anything into the game. They're not making it worthwhile to play. So I've been trying to play other things, you know. I was playing it with my little sister. I've been playing Modern Warfare with my dad. It's been pretty fine, you know, these weeks. Not anything crazy. Still staying indoors like everyone else, but I mean, it's not anything special. It's kind of boring. My sleep schedule was screwed. That's something that's kind of interesting. And I genuinely I had no time to record the videos, because by the time I was up, you know, I'd get up, talk to my friends, watch some YouTube, and then I'd be like, oh crap, it's so late out night. I don't have the energy to do this. And then, you know, I just haven't been uploading as much. You'd think that when I have the perfect opportunity to, I would. Now, I'm not going to blame any of this on anyone except myself. It was me. That's the reason you guys haven't really been getting uploads. Me, and just, I don't want to use up all my ideas. And I actually got a couple, but I'm not sure how they're going to work out. I know the TikTok video, actually. This is going to shock some people. It is probably my, let me think, best, like, doing video ever, which I think is pretty weird. Now you guys are already saying, well, no it isn't. I checked the comments. I checked how much views. You liar. Well, PlayStation actually has a little feature. So as you guys might know, is that I upload all these videos using Share Factory, which automatically uploads them onto this PlayStation like YouTube. It's like this PlayStation area where it uploads everything on Twitch and YouTube in a big group where you can view on the PlayStation menu. And people have been, that thing has its own separate comments and its own separate views. The video has 80 views on there. It has like 11 comments and like 15 likes. Like, it's doing so much better on YouTube. Actually I can't, I'm not really, fuck it. I'm gonna put up one screenshot. Yeah, that's gonna be like the only editing here. So, don't get it twisted. There's gonna be a lot of editing. But that's just proof that this video has actually been doing insanely good. If you add the amount of views, from YouTube and from PlayStation, and the likes, you have my best doing video ever, which I'm happy about. A lot of people are going to say, well, it isn't in YouTube. Why should you be happy about that? My goal for YouTube is just to entertain people and entertain myself to an extent, to be proud of something that I make. And as long as I'm able to make some people happy or whatever, then I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'm happy at least now I have a dedicated fan base to an extent. It's definitely, not any of my subscribers. If you look, I have like 210, and only like, I guess, 10 of them, okay, 10, that's probably overstatement, like 5 are active in my comments and stuff. But you gotta understand, a lot of people that watch YouTube do not comment. I never comment on any videos, rarely. I don't like any videos, rarely. So I'm guessing there's like 50 people that watch my videos, because normally they start up with 50. Sometimes they refresh a bit. Let's just say 50 people different. I don't sit there and refresh my videos. I used to do that, actually. Not in any video on my channel nowadays, but I used to just sit there and refresh my video page. Like 1,000 views, and then none of them would count like 5 seconds later and be so pissed off. It was funny back then. I did not do that with the rocket event video. I would have no life if I did that. That video was so stupid. I don't know why it blew up. I was one of the first people ever to make that video, and it just blew up. Like, at first it got 100 views in like the first day. Like, it didn't get a lot. And then I made one analyzing it, which honestly wasn't a terrible video, where I went over what happened in the event through replay and all that. And then out of nowhere, it just got thousands and thousands of views. And like, all my subscribers, I started to realize something, were coming from that video. I'd get like 10 subscribers. I checked there, new comments, like hundreds of more likes. There was hundreds of likes on that video. Honestly, I don't remember how much there were. Now, there were like 53 dislikes, I think. Of course, I remember that. And, yeah, I don't care. It was justified. That video was terrible, so I deleted it. Now, I was still trying to be a little stingy guy, and I was like, oh, well, maybe if I, keep it unlisted, maybe I'll still have those views. And it didn't work, so I just deleted it because it's a garbage video. But yeah, I lost all my channel views. It's basically a fresh restart to this channel, even though it's been out forever. I just wanted to keep, what I have at the moment. In some way, maybe some of these people that are already subscribed and see me in their subscription fees. Which, here's something I don't get, okay? So subscription fees, I always check them. I don't go to the homepage on YouTube and just look through a bunch of garbage. I go to my subscription fee, watch a video, and if it's recommended to me, someone I like, I'll watch them, and then I'll subscribe to them, and now they're in my subscription fees. I never just go around on the home tab. Like, I don't know anyone that does that, but yeah, that's what surprises me, because like, whenever I see people that I don't watch in my subscription feed, I just unsubscribe to them. Like, why are these people still subscribe to me? But I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't do these like scummy tactics when I was a little kid. I'd go onto people's like fucking videos and say sub for sub, and I'll sub for sub, and it worked. It worked a lot. Heck yeah, I got subscribers, but hell no, did anyone watch my videos? Maybe that would be different nowadays, because, you know, my videos don't suck nowadays. But I would have all these subscriptions, and the main reason I didn't unsubscribe to them was because I was like, oh, they'll all subscribe from me if I unsubscribe from them. Unsub for unsub. This stuff happens so bad. Harrison used to have this garbage ass channel called Mr. Coolbreeze. I went over it in that video. Do not watch it. It's a pretty boring video, if I'm gonna be honest. Why you do that, Why you do that, Harrison? But pretty much, he would always get this guy in his chat, and his name was Jaden Crook. And my little channel banner has a pretty interesting story. So this guy named Jaden Crook, he went on there and he was like, "Subeds to me and I subeds to you." Like, he said subeds for not subscribe, subeds, and we just kept on laughing about it. And then he said, he was like, "Subeds for subeds, please." And it was the funniest thing ever. I mean, still to that day, I still think that thing was hilarious. And yeah, it was just really funny experience. So ever since then, it's been an ongoing joke. If I subeds to you, you subeds to me, and that's kind of been like an inside joke between me and Harrison. But another thing that I want to do is actually get hosts and guests on this podcast. Not really hosts, because I'm going to be the only host. Sad face. I want to get Harrison. I think he's going to be my first person I actually have on here. Silverfan45, another subscriber that watches my videos. I also want to get Pigo on here. Don't know if he's 100% willing to. And a funny story is that I checked today on Pigo's channel, and you guys know my stills, right? So there's this video called like Fame Corrupt, and that's where I featured in. It was me in it, and like I check it and it's gone. The video is gone. Now I'm not sure why. Like, it wasn't a great video. I can see if he's unproud of it, but he also has videos that are way worse than that still up on his channel. So I don't know if he like just didn't want it. Maybe he just really didn't like that video, but I don't know. But yeah, that video went bye-bye. So, you know, whenever I tell people to go to Pigo's channel and they always like, "Is that you, Trent?" I can't do that anymore. Sad face. Another thing is Act.F thing. I never went too in depth on why I did that, because Anime Corner Trent the First is a dumb name. That was my old name. First off, it's a mouthful. Second off, Anime Corner. Are you kidding me? If you guys want to know where the origin of Anime Corner came from, it was well, so my dad was making us all channel names and stuff. And my little sister was going to have a channel. I was going to have a channel. He was going to have a channel. We're all going to have channels. And we're going to have a fucking Funnel Vision TV ripoff. It was like a whole big thing. And my dad actually, like, took inspiration from this old crappy YouTube channel. I actually don't know if they're still a thing anymore. They're called Skylander Boy and Girl. And yeah, the OGs might know who that is. If you used to be, like, if you guys grew up when I grew up and saw this Skylander crap. But pretty much what happened was, you know, they had these channels. They had one called FGTV, which is their gaming one. That one didn't come till later. They had Funnel Vision and Chase's Corner. Now, Funnel Vision was like the vlogs that he was trying to rip off. My little sister was gonna like do, I really don't know. I don't know who she'd be ripping off. Maybe FGTV. And I was going to do anime reviews. And I was going to be called Anime Corner. Just like how Chase had this thing called Chase's Corner. Which is like this little kid show where like they would stand in the corner of the room and review like toys. It was so stupid. Yeah, back then. And we're like, oh, we could YouTube be easy. And then I actually never went around to doing it. Instead what I did was I took that name and I made Minecraft live streams. Literal Minecraft live streams. I can't believe I'm admitting to this. On my PS4. And they were so terrible. They were, I can't even tell you guys how bad they were. It took me forever to even learn how to use audio, but all those videos, like, I deleted. I'd come out with one and be like, "Is audio working?" And it wouldn't work, and I just delete it again, and then I come out with one again and say, "Oh, yes, the audio is working." Nope, delete it again. It was fucking garbage. But this shit went on forever. And Back then, my user pick was like this. You know the little character that I actually have right now? That character has always been in my channel, literally from day one. I used it, except I made him in like this character creator for this Dragon Ball Z game. That's why he has the weird anime hair. And yeah, pretty much what I did was I made this like green haired guy, green and with like a green and black shirt, and he was my user pick, and it was such a terrible user picture, but I didn't want to get rid of it because I was like, well, that shows who I am. This shows that I don't change, which is such a dumb reason because, I mean, I would want to change from that garbage. So my PS4 ends up breaking, and then I end up making like a new reboot where I make these garbage ass like videos about Sonic the Hedgehog, where I would like buy the shitty screen recorder and talk into it with like my PlayStation mic that was about to break, and it just sounded terrible. And I made so many videos like this. And I actually did try, like, I'm not even joking, I tried 110% for every single video, and they were bad though. Like, I really couldn't help it. They were terrible. I had like no way of actually making them good. So what I would do is I'd like take screenshots from Google Images, make a bunch of tabs of them, and like go click on each one like a fucking slideshow. And oh my, it was so bad. Or I would like play a YouTube video. Sometimes I would just steal stuff. I'd play a fucking Sonic song, and then I would steal someone else's stuff that they used to like put hard work into, and just played my music over it. Like, it was terrible. Now I stopped that one pretty fast, and even back then I knew it was scummy, so I stopped really fast. But eventually I got my PS4. I got a new one, and to celebrate it, I made my first Let's Play, and I was like, "What's up, guys? Anime Corner, Trent the First here, and today, guys, I made the best comeback of my life. Today we're going to be playing Sonic Mania." And I just ripped off Peter Knetter because he made this like Let's Play called Sonic Mania, and I was like, I'll make a goofy Sonic name, and I was like, Sonic Mooney-ya. And it was garbage. But people actually, like, I think Harrison was seriously the only person that genuinely liked it. And he even told me that he wasn't even shitting me. He actually liked that stuff. I mean, when I was younger, I liked it. I would watch my own videos. And what I would do is I'd jump around. It's so hard to even, like, listen to. Like, play the game and, like, in-game jump around and stuff, you know, play Sonic. And then I'd just sit there and scream really unfunny, dated memes for like 20 minutes. Like, it was unedited at all. There's no editing. I didn't even know how Share Factory worked back then, so all the thumbnails were auto-generated. Like, there was no thumbnail. It was just like it took a random frame from the video, and it was normally at the very, very end. So like, it would always show me in the next zone, but when you actually clicked on the video, I'd be in the zone before that. I remember getting a couple angry comments about that. And then I started making more gaming stuff, and I think my first ever attempt at making a commentary video was when I went back to my first ever YouTube appearance, and I roasted the hell out of me. And it's honestly not even a bad video. I don't know why I deleted it, but it's so funny. I was like, oh, look at him with this stupid voice cracking voice, this little fourth grade. It was so hilarious. And I think when I was on that other person's YouTube channel, I was like maybe 10 or 9, like I was that young. But when I started this channel, I was like 10, and now I'm 13. So I've been doing YouTube for a very long time. But yeah, I used to be on these Minecraft role plays, and it was the funniest thing. I'd be like, oh my gosh, guys, I think that me and my brother, I would talk like a fucking robot. It was so bad. And there was like this ongoing series, and it had no plot. It wasn't scripted. We just ran around. We'd make our sets. Let me speak. Sets, and we'd run around like a bunch of fucking idiots, and we would just be like, "Oh my gosh, whoa, whoa!" And there was these characters. There was Coldy, there was Emoji Girl, there was me, and they called me Jennifer back then. I know, fucking ridiculous. What was wrong with me back then? Cause that was my PS4 name. Fucking Jennifer. I don't remember why that happened, but it's pretty funny, like just how stupid. And I mean, there's so many out of context clips people could take from those and just laugh at because it's really terrible. Like it's honestly a horrible fucking. Oh, it's such a bad time. But I would just sit there and roast them, and it honestly wasn't a bad video. A lot of people liked it. Deleted it for some odd reason. But the audio was horrible, and the editing was horrible. It was just what I was saying that was pretty funny. But yeah, I was using one of those crappy. Actually, no, I wasn't using a crappy one. I used OBS, but my OBS and my laptop was horrible. So it looked like dog shit. And then after, I eventually started to learn about Share Factory. I realized it was like Sony Vegas, in a sense. A lot of people want to say, no it isn't. What are you talking about? You can edit really well on this thing. You're able to put audio over stuff. You're able to download clips. You're able to edit that stuff, put text over it. You can and I got GIMP recently, which helped. That's how I made this little thing right here. And I use this weird. I'm going for this weird ass spray paint aesthetic. Don't ask me. I don't understand it either. But yeah, I just think this channel has gotten so much better. And then I started making these really heavily edited Fortnite videos. And they're not terrible. Don't get me wrong. I don't genuinely laugh at them recently for multiple reasons. First off, they're pretty bad, and that's hilarious. Another thing is that they honestly aren't that badly edited. Because I edited a lot. They're like C-Day and Noah's Noah. They're like that, but pretty, worse than that. But they're just, ouch. So, a normal person, a lot of my friends and most people actually did like them. But they weren't the best. I mean, I liked what I was going for. And it also inspired me to use green and black all the time. Because the main Fortnite guy I always used was a skin called Archetype. And he was green and black, and I've been in love with the two colors. I've been using them all the time. But yeah, really, really love the new aesthetics and everything. But yeah, let's talk about Okay, sorry for cutting out there. This is about the end of the podcast. If you guys enjoyed and want more, make sure to comment down below. But before we actually, comment likes definitely help. But before we actually end the podcast, I would it's gonna take a little bit, so I'll just talk about some random stuff. But I would actually like to read out some of my comments that I get. They're not the craziest, but I feel like I should show that I actually read my comments. I mean, it's kind of obvious I do because I don't get a lot, but I will read them out, even though, some of them are pretty generic, but most of the ones that come from my friends are. So one thing that pisses me off about YouTube, it's better than having no comments, but people are getting censored from my channel for saying curse words, and I think that's ridiculous. A lot of people know that blacklisting words is an actual thing, and I used to have curse words censored, but I went back there and I got rid of all the words, and yeah, I genuinely have no clue where these are coming from. So let me pull up my phone real fast, and if you guys actually want me to make a Discord server, I might, but I'm not sure about that, to be honest. So let me go to my channel. Also, I'm not gonna pretend like the user pick looks amazing. It's kind of crude, but honestly I don't care that much. Okay, let's go to the news video. Now I will actually read out some comments that don't exist anymore. Okay. Great video. I agree, and by the way, most people that watch TikTok are obsessed with it, not because they like it, because they think it will make them cool and trendy, when in reality it makes them look basic and cringy, like a weird emoji. This is by Harrison Ray, to be honest. I mean, yeah, you're not lying. It really is cringy. And a lot of people that do it is just to get on these trends, just so people think they're cool, I guess. So yeah, he's not lying. Next comment I got was from Silverfan45. My Insta having TikTok ads is like my everlasting hatred for Sonic Forces. It never ends. Well, I at least you hate Instagram. a big fan of Sonic Forces, but you know, I'm not gonna use my bias. Anyway, I'm joking. And I got some guy saying epic, and then some guy, oh, Ian just put a fucking moon. I don't even know why he did that, but you know, he comments strange things. Okay, let's go to my face reveal, just for some more. Let's see here. So we have 10 comments on my face reveal. Hey, what's up, Act.F? By the way, we're one step closer to seeing your lit room tour. It's happening, don't worry. Tylern, the legend is back. Yes, indeed, I'm back, Tylern. Glad to see that you actually watch my videos. And then Camden says, I'm really about to get this Coke bottle head at boy, because I had a bottle of Coke behind me. Pigo said, I'm looking fly. Thank you very much. Henry Holt said, yes, sir. And Kylan said, come back to Discord. There's a lot going on. Now, I will get into that a little bit. I am a part of a Discord community with this YouTuber called The Bridge Kage. And it's a pretty fun server. And right now, we're actually getting... yeah, they wanted me to actually come back to it. Okay, now we're going to talk about the clicks. These comments are honestly not anything crazy. One of them was by this kid, and this kid has a cool story, okay? So he, like, commented on my rocket ship video forever ago. He was like, you're gay and garbage, and all your videos suck. And it was so funny, so, like, everyone was roasting him back. And, he, like, apologized and stuff, and now he actually watches my videos. He said... So he time-stamped to 3 minutes. He said, hey, would you like a free gift card? Puts down, ring, ring, and then he, like, said, would you like a free gift card, all crazy? Soap Shoes said, fam, this is so good. The animation is fire. We stan. Harrison said, just finished that movie. It was sick. And then he said, hey, this is lit for real, for real. Pigo said, nice. What's his name? Silverfan said, lol, awesome, stop motion, Merry Christmas. Okay, so the next one we have is the best Sonic tuber you never knew. This video honestly isn't great, but it had loads of support. And come to think of it, it's my most hated video because it has 4 dislikes. But the actual creator I was talking about commented, Lord Danny said, I'm so happy you like my content. I was really happy that the actual person I was talking about commented on my video. And then Silverfan said, I couldn't agree more. Harrison said, hey, I actually really liked this video, and I love the enthusiasm. Martin said, you nailed it. Blitz Wolfer said, he's definitely great, but personally my favorite Sonic tuber is Sam's Procrastination Station, and I will have to disagree highly. Kind of a scumbag. And then this guy named Ethan says, even though Kobe doesn't upload anymore, he'll always be my favorite Sonic tuber. There's a Sonic community for you. We got Chin Lasagna diss track. My diss tracks do like at least 100 views per one, but you know, I don't make them a lot. Someone said I said this is so epic, guys. A girl from my school, I'm not gonna say her name, said, really, Trent? I'm actually dying from this. Someone said, laugh my fucking ass off. Someone said, Zaki said, booting you offline. And I said, I think I said you already did that. And then Silverfan said, tight. Why you do that, content farms? This is probably one of my favorite videos I've made. Wow. Very cool that I only have one comment. It's from myself. Very sad. Why you do that, Morgs? Let's see here. One comment also, 10 out of 10 from Harrison. Now, this one has a pretty funny comment section. Act 51, the pinned comment. You can tell the lore and plot of this film was well thought out. The intricacy of the storyline is absolutely fascinating. Truly a cinematic masterpiece. 10 out of 10 on IMDb. Lol, love how you added some beds at the end of your video. Is that gun real? Laugh my fucking ass off. And then Harrison says, good video, lol. I'm sorry I didn't read out all the names, but they're all familiar faces. On Harrison's why you do that. Comments are turned off. Hold up. I didn't even know that. Well, apparently, because I guess I had him when he was a kid, it turned it off. Okay, why you do that, FNF is trash. Your content is really good, like no cap from Harrison. And everyone else is just saying, laugh my LMAO. There's just a bunch of those. So yeah, my one video, my oldest video I have on my channel, PieDis. Wait a minute. 6 comments. Why is this the best video I ever watched? First, I hate when I get those comments. 50 view, lol. What the crap you even talking about? Who filmed this? And then some guy with the Roblox user pictures of the fire. Anyways, that is the end of this podcast episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to do nothing, because I hate you. That was a joke.